Key number 2, trust the detours. I love this. It says life rarely unfolds exactly as we plan, but unexpected turns often lead us to something greater than we imagined. What seems like a setback today may be the very thing guiding you towards your purpose. That's beautiful. Now, granted, we touched on purpose in the last episode, and just to reiterate some things, your purpose is not in what you do, it's in who you are, right? So what may feel like a setback, what may feel like a burden, what may feel like rejection can really be the thing that actually leads you to stepping into alignment in a more authentic version of yourself, right? And that's why you need to take everything with a grain of salt. Don't be so quick to label things as the worst thing ever, as negative, as bad, right? Because often our labels actually block the blessing of what this thing can actually be. But when you're open to experiences, you have an open mindset, you have a growth mindset, you ask, what is this teaching me rather than why is this happening to me? You'll start to unpack and uncover blessings in the very same things that you once thought were setbacks and burdens. And that's a beautiful thing to know. It's a beautiful thing to know. But you got to trust the detours. You have to trust that when things don't go my way, they're really going my way. When I felt like it should have went this way and it didn't, I trust that it was for a better reason, for a greater purpose. And I'm going to have faith in that. I'm going to have faith in that. It says, life's wisdom is beyond human understanding. You may not see it yet, but every redirection has meaning. Every shift, every, season of rejection, every season of struggle, every season of adversity has purpose. It does. But often we don't extract the purpose because of our perspective, right? Everything that you go through has meaning. Everything is serving a greater purpose, and it may not make sense in the moment, but lean not on your own understanding when things don't make sense. Just trust in the unfolding. Trust that something better can come. So trust that something good can come from this, right? It says detours develop depth. The moments when things don't go as planned build resilience, patience, and wisdom that prepare you for what's ahead, right? Be grateful for when things don't go as planned, because it's actually in those situations and experiences where your character is developed, where wisdom is gained, where your resilience and patience is tested. And you need all of those things to cultivate in your life in order to step into the things that are actually for you. So if you want to keep growing and evolving and stepping into the abundance that is out there in the universe, you have to be prepared for that. You have to be curated in a certain way so that you're able to really step into those things and then use them in the way that they were meant to be used, right? So when things don't go your way, understand, I need to get out of my own way. I need to trust in the unfolding, and I need to figure out where's the lesson and the blessing and the growth in this situation, right? How can I turn what I was so quick to look at as a negative into a positive perspective? Ask yourself, have you ever experienced a situation where a wrong turn led to something unexpectedly good after? Absolutely. Have you ever experienced where a wrong turn led to something unexpectedly better after? My senior year of college, right, when I went through all my mental health stuff and things of that nature, when my coach, my basketball coach at the time called me and said, hey, we're not going to renew your scholarship. You can't come back to this school. That felt like the worst thing ever. How in the heck can something good come out of this? Why me? Why is this happening to me, right? But because of that situation, because of that turn of events in my life, it led me to stepping into so much more opportunities, relationships, and abundance that lied ahead. And so now I look back and I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful that things didn't go my way, because what I wanted to go back to the school and keep on playing with that team. I loved it there, right? But nah, my plan would have got me hurt. And that's sometimes where you have to put your plan to the side and allow God's plan to work, right? You got to allow God's plan to work. It says, how can you shift your perspective on current challenges and see them as opportunities? I love this framing, this question, because it immediately puts you into the mindset of searching for the blessings and opportunities in situations rather than focusing on the negative aspect of situations. And that's why these questions are so beneficial, right? How can I shift my perspective on this current challenge that I'm facing and start to see it as an opportunity to grow. Come on, right? Because now you're going to start focusing on finding that answer, and where your focus goes, energy follows. So if you're focusing on the opportunity, that's what you're giving energy to, right? It says sometimes when things are falling apart, they may actually be falling into place. Absolutely. So often when we think that things are being broken down or falling apart or everything's going the way we don't want it to go, it's actually working out for our highest good. We just can't see it in the moment. And so often we just need to get out of our own way and trust everything is working at God's speed.